This one, this is actually the particular chapter is on chapter. This is actually the last chapter, last portion of the chapter. This is social impact, cyber crime and cyber law, IT Act, e-waste management, health issue, and technology. On these particular things, this chapter actually concentrating. Fine. So now the thing is that whenever you are doing this chapter, basically you have to prepare yourself on the basis of the concepts. Okay, now okay, memorize you can do it, but you have to understand the concept and then you have to go with it. Fine. So let us see now what are the things are there in it. All right. Okay, so let's see what is there. In fact, this thing. Uh, just a minute. So first of all, cybercrime. Any crime that involves a computer and a network is called a computer crime or cybercrime. Very simple definition has been given. Or in other term, it is a crime in which a computer is the object of the crime. Means like computer has been kept in the center point, then the crime has been committed. Fine. So the crime, computer related crimes are basically confined within these three: hacking, phishing, spamming. All right. And other type of crimes are also there, like asking ransomware, putting the this thing, what you call, worm codes. Worm codes means that creates the worms into the machine and that create that cause the disturbances. And another thing also can be done by using the spyware also. Fine. So or is used to as a tool as a commit an offense like child pornography, hate crimes. All these things are called very well designed movies in well designed manner that has been displaying how to commit a crime. All these kind of things are known as hate crime. Okay, then what are the steps to protect yourself against cybercrime? Make sure your security software is current and update it regularly. On the regular basis, you should update it. All right. Lock or log off your computer when you step away. Suppose you are using a long time, I mean, internet for long hours, very lot of hours. Okay. So after this, don't forget to log off your computer. Okay. Log off from your computer. Go offline when you do not need an internet connection all the time. Consider sharing less online. Okay, don't too much information not to be shared in online, and think twice about using the public Wi-Fi, because public Wi-Fi is the place from where the hacking starts. All right. So like in the railways department, we are having the free Wi-Fi. In some of the cities, we are having the free Wi-Fi zone. Like in Siliguri, till now it has not come, but it will come very shortly. Okay, and in Kolkata and in other central cities, we are having the free Wi-Fi zone. Some of the hotels are having their free Wi-Fi. Okay, so those are actually not protected. Fine. So that's why you have to be very much careful about using the public Wi-Fi. Fine. And when in doubt, don't click, please. Okay, when in doubt, don't click. Whatever mails you are getting, maybe that is very attractive mail. You may be given some profitable offer. Okay, all these things without having the authenticity of that particular link, don't click on it. Okay, otherwise it may cause harm to you. So these are the steps to be taken in order to protect yourself against cybercrime. All right. Now, types of cybercrime. A computer is the target of the attack. For example, a data breach on a bank site. Okay, from the bank site, hackers are trying to steal all the types of this thing. What you call, all the types of user data, user transactions, and the reserve of the bank. All right, and reserve of the bank, whatever money bank has kept in reserve. Okay, that also may be stolen. A computer is the weapon for an attack also. For example, a denial of service. I had told you other day also, denial of service means some services are there, those are requisite for you, but you will not be able to use them. Okay, because there will be some tool or some software to be sent which are actually the malware, and those softwares will create the or cause the problem. A computer is an accessory to a criminal act. For example, digital identity theft. Okay, someone is taking your identity and using it. Okay, and behind that, without disclosing his or her identity, he is committing a crime. but who is actually in front? They are showing your picture or your identity they are using, and they are committing the crime. Fine. All right. So the thing is that this should not happen. These are the types of cybercrime. So, so if we basically see the types of cybercrime, then they can attack a target to the computer, a particular computer. It may be not may be confined within a bank. It can be of any organization. Okay, any organization. All right, that are containing the important data. Fine. Denial of service is one kind, and another thing is that digital identity theft. So these are the actually the crimes that can be done through done through uh, done through internet or by using the cyber world. Okay, fine. That is the thing. So hacking is what? Hacking is the process of gaining unauthorized access into a computing device or a group of computer systems. Okay, this is done through cracking of passwords and codes which give access to the system. Fine. So these are actually what is the thing, to invade into the system without the permission of the particular user. Okay, who is actually owning those things. So there are crackers also. So difference between hacker and cracker is that cracker breaks the security of computer system, and a hacker is a person who likes to explore computer system and master them. So here the purpose of hacker and the aim of hacker is something different. Okay, so hacker is actually wants to learn. Okay, so if hacker is learning, in that case later stage he will be able to provide more security tips to the general people and to the systems that are coming under that particular person or any organization. But the cracker is not like that. Cracker is always having the tendency to cause a harm. Okay, so that's the difference between the hacker and cracker. So crackers objective is to always to destroy, and hacker always wants to learn. Okay, learn, and they want to master the vulnerability of the computer system. Vulnerability means there are some loopholes in each and every software through which their invasion is possible. That is called vulnerability. All right, that is the thing. So now hackers are there, black hat hackers are also there. These are known as also crackers. They are the individuals with extraordinary computing skills, resorting to malicious, destructive activities. Black hat hackers use their knowledge and skill for their own personal gains, probably by hurting others. Okay, so they are actually behind this tool, stealing the money. Okay, copying the credit card details, ATM card details, debit card details, every information they are just taking out, and they are causing harm to the consumer. But white hat hackers are not like those, are not like them. Are those individuals who use their hacking skill for defensive purposes. Okay, they want to defend from the hacking attack. They actually want to safeguard our system or to the system of the organization where they are functioning. Okay, they are that is their objective actually. This means that the white hat hackers use their knowledge and skill for the good of others and for the common good. Okay, means the general people will be have some knowledge in order to safeguard their machine. They will be benefited. Means the normal people, common people will be benefited. Okay, ethical hacking is what? Now the question may come, what is ethical hacking? Ethical hacking, also known as penetration testing or white hat hacking, involves the same tools, tricks, and techniques that hackers use, but with one major difference, that ethical hacking is legal. Why it is legal? Because ethical hacking is only to be used for the learning purpose. Okay, not for causing harm. Okay, and there are gray hat hackers. These are the individuals who work both offensively and defensively at different times. Their behavior can't be predicted. They are very much unpredictable. Okay, sometimes they use their skills for the common good, while in sometimes they uses they uses them. What they do? He uses them for their personal gains. Okay, sometimes they are actually working for the good for the society, sometimes they are causing the harm of the society, because they are very dangerous, because it is quite unpredictable what they are going to do. Okay, so these are the different types of hackers. These are the different types of hackers, all right, which are available. They are available in the cyber world and functioning in their own way. All right. So these are the different types of hackers. All right. Now the hacking process can be carried out in these are the following process has been shown out here. What are the things? Footprinting. What is footprinting? Which lookup, NS lookup, IP lookup, all these things. Okay. And networking security lookup. Okay. And who is the user? That lookup. And IP lookup means internet protocol. Internet IP address, internet protocol address, because we know that each message to be identified by its IP address. Scanning means port scanning, network scanning. Under the network, who all are the users, how many users are there, which is the logical port they are using in order to exchanging the information. That is called port scanning. And gaining access or password attacks, that is the social engineering, viruses, everything are there. Maintaining access like OS backdoors. Okay, OS backdoors means there are some loopholes in the operating system through which the hackers can invade a particular system. Trojans are there, they are the harmful worms, and they are just clear tracks. Clear tracks are also there. Clear the tracks means that if there is any firewall is functioning, they are just disabling the firewall and the other kind of different defending tools. Okay, that may safeguard the machine. Those things may be disabled, and they can make their track in order to invade the system. These are the different hacking processes nowadays are very popular. Okay, require skills for an ethical hacker. They should be very good in operation, configuration, and management. They should have the knowledge of different kinds of operating systems such as Windows, Linux, Unix, security settings, configuration services. They should be well conversed with the network protocols like TCP IP, how they function and can be manipulated. They should know how to configure the firewall and operation of intrusion detection system. Okay, intrusion detection means when some foreign body will enter or some foreign code will enter into the system, there will be a block system will function. Okay, they have to disable it in order to invade into a system. So they should know this the operation of the intrusion detection system. Project management means leading, planning, organizing, and controlling and penetrating testing team means like how a team of hackers can penetrate or invade into a system. All right, routers, knowledge of routers, how to route the protocols, access control list, etc., and mainframe computers, how to handle. Okay, so these are the required skills for an ethical hacker. All right, and that is those are the hacking process can be initiated by those people. But a hacker, once again, a very well conversed person who is having the each and every knowledge of the system as well as the programming language. All right. What do the hackers do after hacking? They actually, first of all, their objective is to hide their identity. Okay, that's why they clear logs and hide themselves. They install rootkit. Rootkit means the backdoor. Whenever you will see a very well arranged antivirus has been installed on your machine, it first do the rootkit scan. Rootkit scan has to be done because if there is anything is not functioning or anything is there where through where the invasion may take place, those things has to be first cleared up. Okay, those things has to be made first. Okay, and then the other things will start. All right, so the hacker who hacked the system can use the system later. It contains trojan virus and so on. Okay, patch security hole. Okay, patch security holes means the other hackers can't intrude once the particular hacker will intruded. All right, once one hacker has been intruded, he will block the particular door for other hackers to come in. All right, install IRC related program. Okay, so these are the different name of the program has been given: airdrop, IRC, B checks, DNC, all these things. Install scanner program like MS scan, SS scan, net scan is also there, nmap is also there. Install exploit program means how to extract the data and to be send it to another server. Install denial of service program. In this way, the other software functioning of the other software can be disabled. Okay, use all of the installed programs silently. Okay, but this to be done very silently, so no one will have or even the user who is using the machine regularly, even he or she will not have any perception that something have been installed. All right. Now the thing is that all these things, how to prevent hacking. Download software from authorized websites only. Scan all types of hard drives before running. Abstain from, matlab keeping yourself away from storing or to keep the easy passwords, okay, like abcd1234. Don't keep this kind of passwords, okay. You should have a combination of characters into the password that must contain small letter, capital letter, numeric and special character. So those are very, very important. All right, never store or share login information to others. Do not click on random email attachments. Do not click on random email attachments. Whatever emails are coming to you, don't do that. Okay, fine. That is the thing. Phishing is also a kind of cyber attack that uses disguised email as a weapon. Okay, the attackers, okay, actually masquerade as a trusted entity of some kind. Means like that normally the site that you were using, that particular site will be look like that only. They're just copying the things. Okay, the goal is to trick the email recipient into believing that the message is something they want or need. The recipient fills and send the sensitive information like account number, username, password. Then the attacker use this. Okay, afterwards you will see that all of a sudden your total account will be siphoned to some other account. Okay, so no money will be there in that case. So this is actually the phishing, where the every people, okay, every 10 one people is the victim of phishing nowadays in this particular cyber world. All right. So this is actually obviously is coming under cyber crime. And how to prevent phishing? Always check the spelling of the URLs before click. You will see that the website that you are using, it is containing a protocol called HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, and the site through where the transaction has to be made, or some monetary transaction rather, is it will be there will be there it will come as HTTPS. Okay, so that is the indication that you are using the authenticated site. And if the S is not coming, in that case, better not to use that particular site. That is not secured actually for your browsing. That is the thing. Okay, watch out for URL redirects that send to a different website with identical design or not. Okay, that is very, very important. You will be redirected whenever the transaction will be done. The normal URL will redirect you to another URL. So that URL you must check, okay, whether it is an identical website or the genuine website. That can be seen easily by seeing the protocols in the address bar. If receive an email from that seems suspicious, contact that source with a new email rather than just hitting the reply. Don't reply any unknown email, okay, unless you are getting 100% sure that this particular email is for you only. Okay, don't post personal data like your birthday, vacation plans, or your address or phone number publicly on social media, which should not be done. So in that case, the person will be vulnerable, okay, in order to get victimized into phishing. All right, that is the thing. Cyberbullying is also the one is the technology to harass people, threaten people, or to humiliate a target. Sometimes making the sarcastic remark to the person concerned through websites and by using SMS or by using the in the virtual chat room. Okay. Examples of cyberbullying is sending mean text, posting false information. Sometimes they are being abused also about a person online, or sharing embarrassing photos or videos of a particular person. This is called cyberbullying. Okay, this is cyberbullying differs from in-person bullying. So sometimes in the school, colleges, and all in the real world, we sometimes bully some people who are having some funny kind of act all the time. They do, but that's a different thing. Okay. More difficult to recognize is the bullying conducted by a text or online medium can more easily go unnoticed because sometimes people are not serious about the messages that are coming from. Sometimes they do not open or see also the SMS. All right. And more relentless, cyberbullying does not end at school. It can reach at the home of the child also. Okay. And more enduring, it leaves a paper trail that can follow both the bully and the victim for years. Okay. So you can remember actually the system, the recorded things will be there. Okay. For that in future also that particular person may be bullied. All right. So this is about the cyberbullying. Fine. Different types of cyberbullying like doxing, publishing, revealing personal information about an individual online for purposes of defaming, humiliating, or harassing the victim. All right. Harassment like posting, threatening, hurtful, or intimidating messages online. Okay, means like the message which are not good for the good for the person. Okay, or sending them directly to someone with the intention to harming that person. Means like some what type of messages has been sent from your end to another end, and you have remained unnoticed about that particular incident. You are not aware of that. When all of a sudden you will come to know, then the person who is having the friendship with you, that will be spoiled. All right. So that is the thing. Impersonation, creating fake accounts or gaining access to a person's real social media accounts and posting things to damage the victim's reputation. This is actually like identity theft. Okay, digital identity theft rather. So this is coming under that. Impersonation. And cyber stalking means tracking and monitoring a person's online activity and using the internet to stalk or harass an individual. Okay, that's the thing. So your cyber your surfing and all through internet will be every time monitored, and accordingly you will be harassed and all. This is called cyber stalking. Okay, so how to prevent cyberbullying? Beware of child's online activities or any students or any persons. This is not confined within the child only. Okay, watch for the following signs of cyberbullying in children. If the child they are the victimized by the cyberbullying techniques. So in that case, they will refuse to allow to see what they are doing online. Okay, refusal to allow to see is they will not allow others to see what they are doing actually in internet. Avoidance of discussing what they're doing online. They never wants to disclose anything. Okay, sudden unexplained increase or decrease in online activity may be noticed into them. Deactivating social media accounts, they will deactivate the social media accounts, and emotional responses. Sometimes they will feel sad, there will be some anger, there will be some happiness. Okay, linked to their device usage. Okay, whatever device they are using. Okay, so there will be some this kind of things may occur sometimes if a person be cyberbullied. This especially can be observed with children. Adults should also teach children to recognize and be aware of the signs of cyberbullying themselves. So people should be aware of this cyberbullying, and they should aware of other people also regarding this cyberbullying things. Okay, so these particular things when it will happen. Okay, so these activities to be done. Okay, these activities to be done. First of all, to recognize whether a person has been cyberbullied or not, and to prevent the cyberbullying. All right. So now the thing is that the cyber law, what is there in cyber law? Cyber law, it is the part of the legal systems that deals with the cyberspace, internet, and with the legal issues. Okay, means like any crime that will be covered under this cyber law. Okay, it covers a broad area like freedom of expressions, access to and utilization of the internet, and online security or online privacy. So you know that in our lives what happens, the privacy is very important. Okay, generically it is known as the law of the web. Okay, so first of all, these are the things to be done so everyone's data to be secured. Okay, but in fact it is not happening. You will see whenever you are installing the new app or software into your system, you have to give your data, and that company for whom you are registering yourself, they are not keeping your data what private. They are actually selling your data to others. That's why you have to be very careful whenever you are installing some apps and all. Don't give all your don't install any app which is not proper, which is improper, and by seeing only, by reading its review only, you install the app and all, and you see their privacy policy also, whether they are going to use your data further or they will keep it within themselves. All right, that is the thing. Is very important. Okay, that is why our data nowadays is open. Okay, so you are installing every day. We are installing, even me also. Everyone is installing the apps and all. Okay, and if the company is not keeping or the organization is not keeping your data secure, then your data definitely will be misused. All right. And what is the importance of cyber law? Cyber law plays a very important role in this new epoch. Epoch means the age that we are passing through, epoch of technology. It is important, it is concerned up to almost all aspects of activities and transactions that take place either on the internet or other communication devices. That can be a mobile communication device also, whether we are aware of it or not. But each action and each reaction in cyberspace has some legal and cyber legal views also. So whatever you are doing in the internet, that are definitely covered by law. Okay, if anything, any breach will occur, in that case you are violating the cyber law and legal actions can be taken against you. All right, that's what the thing is. That so anybody is committing crime in the cyber world, then and there they can be tracked. Okay, okay, but nowadays the crackers are so strong, in some cases it is not it remain unidentifiable who is actually committing the crime. All right, that's the thing. So okay, so that's what the Information Technology Act of India 2000 has been taken into act, and according to Wikipedia, it is saying that it's an act of the Indian Parliament number 21 of 2000. It was notified on 17th October 2000. The most important law in India that deals with the digital crimes or cyber crimes, cyber bullying or everything, and electronic commerce even. Okay, nowadays, few days back, there was an issue that Flipkart, very important company for e-commerce, has been denied to to deliver their goods to Union territory. Okay, and why the reason? The reason has been shown. Reason has been given by them. It is outside India, but our northeastern states are very much within India only. That is one of the northeastern state that the thing has been occurred. But I can't remember that particular name. But it has been occurred. But afterwards, Flipkart understood their mistake and they have apologized for that particular incident. All right. So that is the thing. So if these things kind of happen with electronic commerce, they are delivering the things or they are not giving you the proper things and all, that is also covered under the IT Act of India. That is 2000. All right. So it is based on the United Nations Model Law of Electronic Commerce 1996, recommended by the General Assembly of United Nations by a resolution dated 30th January 1997. Fine. So these are the things, these are the key points of the Information Technology IT Act 2000 are as follows. As you are using the internet much, you should know all these things also. Okay, what are the do's and don'ts in internet, and what are the things you should do, what kind of software you will install and what kind of software you will not keep, where to give the information and where not to give the information, where you should register yourself and where you shouldn't. Okay, so these are the different provisions have been given under the laws. Okay, Act has given birth to new business to companies to issue digital certificates by becoming the certifying authorities. Okay, it's like the certifying authorities can give certificate to the new businesses and all. This act allows the government to issue notices on internet through e-governance. Okay, e-governance is now one like there are many activities and e-governance nowadays going on, like e-passport, e-tax, income tax filing. Okay, okay. If you want some legal aid through e-governance, you may get. So no need to go to that particular place and all. If you want to deposit your GST GST taxes and all, okay, that also can be done. Email is now considered as a valid and legal form of communication. You will often see whether the bank is sending the email, it is written digitally verified. Means the digitally generated document does not need any signature. Okay, there you will not find any kind of signature. That is the reason, because it is actually legalized by cyber law. All right, digital signatures are given legal validity within the act, because whenever any company or organization is actually releasing any digital note or any digital material, they're actually keeping their stamp over there, a digital stamp or e-stamp actually they're keeping. So it is actually unique. So that is the identifiable element of that particular document. The communication between the companies or between the company and the government can be done through internet. All right. Okay. So nowadays also the video conferencing is going on. Okay, with the different people. Suppose the judge is sitting in India and they are giving the verdict in Kolkata. That is also possible. So the person or the organization no need to go all the way down to Kolkata at this age of communication. All right, addressing the issue of security is the most important feature of this act. It introduced the construct of digital signatures that verifies the identity of an individual on internet. Okay, actually, an identity, a person can be identified on internet by his or her digital signature. In case of any harm or loss done the company by criminals, the act provides a remedy in the form of money to the company. Okay, if anything happens, okay, so, by using the hacking or by some other means, if any harm happens in that case, okay, company will government will provide, the act will provide a remedy in the form of money to the company. Okay, so they will actually look after all the things. So this is actually the things and all, and you can see out here offense and penalty has been listed over here. It is under the Information Technology Act. It provides legal recognition to the transaction done via electronic exchange of data and other electronic means of communication or electronic commerce transactions. Some of the sections under the Act 2000 are given below. Okay, so that is the thing. 67A, publishing images containing sexual acts. Okay, imprisonment up to one so sorry, that is 10 lakhs. Okay, when everything is covered, publishing child porn or predating children online, that is also the 10 lakhs for first conviction, and up to imprisonment up to 7 years. Okay, failure to maintain records, imprisonment up to 3 years. Okay, important records. Failure, refusal to comply with orders, 2 lakhs. Imprisonment up to 3 years. Under 68, 69, this is all the penal code. All right, failure, refusal to decrypt data. Okay, if someone is stealing the data or spoiling the data, in that case, imprisonment up to 7 years and possible fine that will be decided by the court. All right. Act 70, Section 70, securing access or attempting to secure access to a protected system. It's the imprisonment up to 10 years. Okay, if someone is trying to attempt and access to a protected system, okay, and misrepresentation, that is kind of identity theft, you can say imprisonment up to 3 years or with a fine up to rupees 1 lakh. So this is the at present the important sections and the offense and the penalty that has been seen over here. So as a cyber user, we should know all these things and we should aware of, so we will be able to save ourselves from crime, as well as as well as to do good for the society. All right, so today up to here I'm doing. Okay, let's see in the next I will cover the hazards and all, some other things are also there in disposal. All right, okay then, thank you.